Okay, so today marks an unboxing. No, it's not an unboxing. I've already boxed this up. This is my boxing. I boxed it. It's a box within a box, and inside is my Fender Squier neck from my baritone guitar. Remember, we did the unboxing of it, and my first impressions were really good. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Then many moons later, I did the full review, and it was very sad. I actually just left the guitar over here. I didn't do anything with it. It's been in a relatively good, level of humidity. It's not been too low, not been too high. I've been monitoring it. I have a hygrometer so I can check. But the neck still became like a bow and arrow, and it's like a U-bow, massive U-bow. I mean, if you see this picture now, you'll see clearly that it's more than 3.5, maybe even 4.5, the distance between the 12th fret, the top of the 12th fret, and the bottom of the, lower E string. So, well, it's not a lower E string now, is it? It's a B string, I think, right? Yeah, it's a B string. So anyway, I have to give this guitar neck to somebody. I'm going to find out who it is. And since it's going, I'm going to go one step further. I'm committing to this guitar. Sometimes when you commit to a guitar, it's basically like you want it to be the best that it can be. I'm not going to keep my eyes on another guitar. Oh, I'll buy another baritone. I asked one of the luthiers in Delhi, like, hey, can you fix my neck? And they're like, it's better you buy a new one. It's like enticing you to buy a new one. No, I'm not going to buy a new one. I'm going to fix this one. I'm going to pay some money for it. I don't care if it lands up being more expensive than a new one, but I want to keep it. So I'm going to fix this neck. I'm going to give it to somebody who's going to put graphite reinforcements in it. Okay. I'm also going to get that person to refret it with stainless steel frets. Make sure the ends are like nibs. All right. I'm hoping Sunil Shende will take it on. If he does, then in the next part of this video, you're going to see me talking about how I've gotten it back from him, or whoever I've gotten it back from. And hopefully the neck is in a much better condition than how I've sent it out. So moving on to when I get my neck back. So I'm back. It's a year later. Some more grays in the hair, more grays in the beard. But my baby's done. Oh yeah, look at that. Plays beautifully well. The neck is really straight. The action is down a lot. Sunil Shende basically took a long time in working on the fretboard. He had to remove the truss rod. I requested him to put carbon fiber rods in the neck so that it stays straight. He put a two-way truss rod also. So that's been super useful. The fret ends are magnificent. And when I say magnificent, I mean this is top-notch stuff, okay? He was a bit more expensive than the local guys here at Asta and some of the other people I've used, but he's worth it. I mean, it's fabulous. Okay, so what else did I do to this instrument? I cleaned it out, of course. It's looking fabulous. It's looking brand spanking new. Now I'm totally committing to this guitar. I'm even going to try out some flat wound strings on it, the 12 to 68 gauge ones. I've got a new set of strings coming from the US because in India it's pretty expensive. I think about 5,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees. So it's senseless to buy it here. And I have put these Geiger locking tuners and this Music City, 3-string string tree, okay? And the Geiger tuners were a bit of a story in themselves, getting them on this, neck, okay? One is I had to ream out the hose because they were slightly larger than the stock Squier ones that came. These are supposedly 8mm also, but I think they're a little bit more than 8mm, which is fine. I mean, they're sitting nicely. Everything's good. All the tuners were fitted in, and then I went and put the strings on, and I found that the string number 6, the 68 gauge one, basically wasn't entering the hole. The hole was too small. So I literally had to take a kind of a you know, a screwdriver, it's just one of those kinds of marking screwdrivers, you know, one of those drill bit kind of thingies. And I sort of like hammered it in and I opened it up. I mean, that's not the best thing to do, but these are budget tuners. So I thought, you know, to hell with it, I'm just going to do it. And I did it and it worked. And I pressed the string so that it became a little more flat and it fit in perfectly. And it's holding really well. And nuts cut the same, so there's no problem. These are the stock strings that came on it. I'm very, very happy with everything. It's just turned out to be, I mean, I can't tell you how good it's become. Okay, I've got a little bit of hair, okay, but let me just play it a little clean first. There's a little bit of hair on it. This is the overdrive channel on the Belcat. And you want some more hair. I'm using my lapel mic, so you're probably not going to get that sound. This is, I don't know what to say. It's so cool, man. It's very inspiring. Very inspiring. The last time I was this, I think tellies are doing it for me nowadays. Huh? I mean, I've always been a Strat guy, but I mean, the tellies are the guitars now that are basically getting me to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, this is going to be one of my main inspirational guitars. I am going to, again, set it up. I want to change out the pickups. I am not happy with the stock pickups. I think there's a lot more room for improvement. Maybe I might go with the P90s from Fishman Fluence, you know, the gristle tone ones. What's that guy's name? Greg Koch. His, you know, Fishman Fluence set. Might just go for that. It deserves it. This is a really, really good playing guitar. So now basically all it needs is a set of amazing pickups, and I think we're home and dry. I think there's nothing now I don't like about it. So for me, Sunil Shende putting, you know, these frets, which I provided him with. I think these are the Goldo frets I got from Thomann, and very happy. I can't tell you how happy I am. So for me, it's definitely a double thumbs up.